could have had the police here, you know.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm very grateful you didn't, Mr.
As if
Roberts.
moving and Christmas wasn't enough.
Like I say, I'll meet the cost of any replacement, okay?
Yeah, well, it's not just the glass, you see, it's the inconvenience. I mean, life isn't just about money.
Oh, you do well to remember that yourself sometimes, Alfie. Don't worry, Mr. MacDonald. It was an accident. It could have happened to anybody.
Well, I'm only sorry it had to happen to you, Mrs. Roberts.
Oh, come on. It's only a broken window. It's not the end of the world, and we are insured.
Now, we don't know that for sure.
No, we are.
Look, whatever happens, I'll see you're not out of pocket. Don't worry.
Look, just keep those kids away from here in future.
Oh, don't you worry. You'll not be seeing them around for a long time.
Confined to barracks.
Yeah, just for today.
Bit harsh, that. I mean, they're only lads.
A bit of discipline never did anybody harm, Vera.
How would you know?
It's nice, served my time.
Mac did his nut when he found out.
Well, it was an accident, weren't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then, you know what lads are like. He wouldn't want them bringing up like sissies, would he?
Oh, no, he wouldn't want that. It's just that we both wanted to create a good impression, you know, having just moved in and that.
Listen, a broken window's no compared to what's been going on round here lately.
Well, awful of his insurance, so he's not here to worry about money, is he?
Well, that's if he is insured.
What, Alf Roberts? He'll have his underpants insured him in case he gets knocked down in the street. You'll have to go to cash and carry, love, if we're doing sausage rolls. I've just checked freezer.
Hey?
Unless you think we can manage without.
Without what?
Sausage rolls. I'll be getting Betty to knock a few sandwiches up and little bits and pieces. But sausage rolls always go down well. They never go amiss and they're cheap.
Do what you think's best.
Well, I just think it'd be nice to put a bit of something free on New Year's Eve and join in the festive mood. Not that it's going to be particularly festive unless you snap out of this. Alec, what are you doing?
I'm going for your sausage rolls, aren't I? Anything else while I'm out? Baps, chicken legs, caviar?
Alec!
Well, we've got to celebrate, haven't we?
Come on, love, what is it?
I doubt you'd understand, Bet.
Try me.
I shouldn't have to.
It's not still that funeral, is it?
Yes, it is, if you must know.
But Alec, you hardly knew Frankie Ratcliffe.
Exactly. A man dies and you hardly knew him. Doesn't that tell you something, Bet?
Thanks very much. Well, it's not a lot, but it might get you something.
No, it was good of you to go to the trouble, Mavis.
I did mean to get round with it on Christmas Day, but you know what it's like with all the excitement.
Busy time.
Yeah, still, it's worth it, isn't it? Especially with children. I mean, I always think Christmas is a real family occasion.
Yes.
Anyway, I was just on my way to Emily's, so if you'll excuse me.
Nice to see you, Mavis, and thanks again.
Yeah, thanks very much. Oh, that's all right. Now, a Happy New Year if I don't see you before tomorrow.
Thank you, Mavis.
Thank you, bye.
Where are you going, Tracy?
I'm off to listen to some tapes.
Well, look, I tell you what, why don't we go out and see if we can get something with that gift token?
No, thanks.
Well, maybe later.
Maybe.
This can't go on.
Oh, don't
I will
start.
not have her life turned upside down.
I told you I didn't want Tracy involved in all this.
She is involved. She'd have to be deaf, dumb and blind not to be involved.
She's only upset because we're at each other's throats.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if I'm behaving unreasonably. But it's not every day I get asked to share my husband with another woman and be sensible about it.
Look, what's happened has happened. We can't undo it and we can't ignore it, so we've got to accept it and behave in an adult and reasonable fashion.
Yeah, well, I don't feel adult and reasonable. I feel hurt and angry.
That's why she's upset.
Oh, so you want me to pretend everything's fine?
We've got to come to some arrangement.
Oh, well, why don't you, live with her Monday to Friday and then crawl back into my bed at weekends? How will that suit?
Look, I'm trying to be serious.
And you
here.
think I'm not? My God, you've got a cheek, Ken. You are asking me the impossible.
I don't think it's impossible.
Well, I'm telling you, it is. Absolutely and completely impossible. So you make a decision. Us or her.
Oh, I was saying to Rita what I should really be giving up for the new year is eating between meals, but I can never resist your Christmas cake.
Oh, well, enjoy it today and start tomorrow.
Oh, you always get it so moist.
So, how are Ken and Deirdre?
Oh, fine. I mean, they looked a bit tired, but then... Well, I suppose Christmas is a busy time when you've got children and a business to run.
Yes.
Oh, not I'm sure that Tracy's any trouble. In fact, it's a nice change to see a family like that when you read what can happen to some in the newspapers.
I'm sure they're not without their problems.
Oh, dear me, no. Everybody's got problems.
Appearances can sometimes be deceptive.
You don't have to tell me, do you know. Poor Derek has put such a brave face on it over Christmas, and I know he's been in torment about losing his job.
Oh, I am sorry about that. It was a dreadful thing to do to anyone at Christmas.
Well, you won't say anything, will you, if you happen to see him?
Oh, not if you don't want me to.
No, well, I think he'd rather people didn't. He's feeling very bad about it at the moment.
You still haven't told me.
It's water under the bridge, Jack.
Water being the operative word, Derek. Your little escapade on that roof cost me a day's drinking. A Christmas day's drinking.
You've made up for it since, haven't you, Jacko?
So the least you can do is tell us why we on a roof dressed as Father Christmas.
It was all a huge mistake. I was locked out of the celebrations.
You had a bird up there, didn't you?
I did not.
Go on, you can tell me. Man to man, man to man. You were on a promise, weren't you?
Well, you really must know that there was a young lady.
I knew it. Say no more, Derek. Say, I've been there myself.
What, on the roof?
No, not on the roof. In the same position. Have you tapped her up since?
No. It was just a Christmas fling. In fact, I doubt I'll see any of them again. Rather tired of selling novelties. It lacks challenge.
You reckon chatting a bird up on a roof dressed as Father Christmas isn't a challenge? What do you want out of life, Derek?
I meant in a commercial sense. No, I'm going to be looking for something entirely different in the new year.
My Baldwin broke. I don't believe it.
Well, that's what he told me. Apparently, Dawn Prescott's brother took him for $150,000. No, and worse than that, he's still got this massive mortgage on the flat.
Oh, man.
Well, that's what you get for over-speculating, see? That could have happened to us if we'd done what you said.
What else did he say?
Oh, Alec.
There we are, and not a bit of turkey in either.
Oh, great, 'cause I'm sick of it. You know, we've had it roast, cold, in sandwiches, pies. We've even had it curried.
So you've had a good day, then?
It was great.
Oh, little Jamie's first Christmas, eh?
Yeah, he got that much stuff he didn't know what to pick up first.
It's the goodest time it's Christmas, though.
Hey, you're right there. First chance we've had to dump him on his grandma and get out to sell.
Tell you what, you want to enjoy that little lad while you can. You don't know it yet, but these are going to be the best years of your life. Before you know where you are, you'll be grown up and away.
What's got into him?
Post-funeral blues.
Hi! I wasn't expecting you today.
Who were you expecting?
Ah, that's me telling. I'm just having some lunch. Oh, sorry, do you want some?
No thanks.
Well, it won't take a minute.
Really?
We'll have a glass of wine then.
Yeah, okay.
So, to what unforeseen good fortune do I owe all this?
Deirdre's found out.
You told her?
She worked it out.
Not difficult, I suppose.
I suppose not, no.
I imagine she's fairly devastated.
Yeah.
Poor Deirdre. Still, at least it's out in the open.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it?
Well, yeah, of course it is. Don't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Will Dad be over for lunch then?
I don't know, love. He might be. You know how busy he is at the paper these days.
That where he is? The office?
Well, yeah. Where else?
You know where else. He's with her, isn't he? With that woman. With that Wendy Crozier.
was so hurt. Angry.
Well, don't sound so surprised.
Well, I know. I just wasn't ready for it.
So, what's the plan? You staying here?
I don't know, I haven't really thought.
That's the logical conclusion.
What's logical about all this?
If it's logic you're looking for, you shouldn't fall in love, Ken.
No. I'm sorry, it's just that... Well, it was so sudden. So unexpected. Well, no, it was not unexpected.
It's all right. Don't look so worried. You're over the main hurdle now. She knows about us.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think I'm pressurising you, but...
I know.
If you do want to move in, that's fine.
Thanks, love.
The worst's over.
Yeah, well, not quite, is it? I mean, there's still Tracy. How on earth am I going to tell her?
I know it's hard to understand, Tracy, love, but... Well, sometimes these things happen to people when they're not expecting them.
But why does he want another woman? Aren't you good enough for him?
Obviously not.
She's not a patch on you.
Thanks.
Well, she's not. And when he gets home, I'll tell him so I know.
No, Tracy, love, you stay out of this. This is between your dad and me.
Don't I have a say?
Yes, of course you do. But there's a time and a place.
He can't stay here and mess about with her, can he?
Well, he has been doing.
You didn't know about it then, though?
Does that make a difference?
I don't know. Oh, Mum, what are you going to do?
I don't know, love.
Do you know your fares would stop o'clock? Alec, it's New Year's Eve. In 3 or 4 hours' time, we're going to have a bar full of people looking for a good time, and all they're going to get's you.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't just turn it on and off like a tap, Bet.
Well, at least tell me what's up.
It's just difficult to put into words.
Alec, I've known you short of good humour. I've known you short of brass, but I've never, never known you short of words.
Yeah. Well, that might be just some indication of how I'm feeling then, mightn't it?
Look, what was Frankie Ratcliffe to you? Is it something I should know about?
Look, it's not Frankie Ratcliffe, it's what happened to him.
What happened to him?
Well, he died, didn't he?
Well, I mean, I know he died. That's why you went to his funeral.
Yes, but he died suddenly. No time to put his house in order, no time to make amends.
Amends for what?
Well, I don't know for what, for anything.
Look, love, are you ill?
No.
Because if you are...
Look, I am not ill. I've just been pulled up short, that's all.
But you've always been short.
Oh,
Oh, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, love. I were only trying to make you smile. Come on, love. What is it?
well, if you must know, it's Sandra.
Sandra? Sandra who?
Well, my Sandra, my daughter, Sandra.
Nay, you've not seen her for 20 years.
I know, to my shame. And if I went like Frankie did, all of a sudden like that, I'd have no chance to make it up either, would I?
Make up for what? It wasn't you that walked out, was it?
Well, that's not the point. I mean, what happened between Joyce and me had nothing to do with Sandra.
Well, it's a bit late to start worrying about her now.
Yeah, I'm not proud of that either. She'll be 32 in 10 days' time, and I don't know where she is, what she's doing, if she's wed. I don't even know if she's alive.
So what are you saying, Alec?
I'm saying I ought to find out. That's what I'm saying. I ought to find her and try and make it up to her.
I ought to go.
Okay.
Not that I want to.
So stay.
Well, there are things I need to sort out. Like telling Tracy, for one thing. I don't know. I can't just leave everything just like that.
Well, what else is there?
I don't know, there must be something else.
Why must there? Isn't that why you came to me in the first place? Because there was nothing left between you and Deirdre?
Well, I still care about her. I don't want to hurt her any more than I have to.
Whatever you do now is going to hurt her. You can't walk away from this with her approval.
I know.
And what are you going back to? Another row?
Most likely.
Why don't you just leave things to cool down a bit? Stay here the night.
Oh, we shouldn't have set off so early, you know. I don't want to be able to last the night out.
We're only having the one.
I thought you said we were going dancing.
We are. Don't worry, there's bags and bags of time.
All right. Yeah, we don't want to be stuck in here watching you like getting drunk, though. Let's get drunk.
Hang about. What's the matter?
What?
Your wallet. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
okay.
Right, shut up.
Oh.
Listen, we're going to be drunk wherever we go. It's New Year's Eve, innit?
Yeah. Hey, the thing is to pace yourself. Don't go on the hard stuff too soon.
Yeah, well, you do what you want, Curly, eh? Leave the drinking to me.
If you can't let your hair down today, when can you? You should stop touching my chin.
We're like a lot of kids.
I'm sure he won't do anything he'll regret.
He's already done plenty, I regret, Emily.
Can't see Ken deserting you and Tracy. It's just not in his nature.
Where is he now, then?
Not necessarily with her.
You want to bet?
Men like Ken don't throw away things as easily as that. He legally adopted Tracy. He's not going to walk away from that responsibility.
I may not give him any choice, Emily.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not at all sure I want him to stay after what he's done to me.
Here we are then, Sally. Here we go.
Matt, you shouldn't have got me another drink. I'm going to be smashed. I thought we were going dancing.
Okay, Mum, there's plenty of time for that. So come on, Curly, tell us. I haven't made one.
I bet you have.
I never do.
Well, then you should. Everybody should make a New Year's resolution.
Everybody should make a New Year's resolution.
And yours should be that you propose to Kimberly.
Oh, yeah? Are you sure you two's enough to put anybody off?
Me and Kev? Yes, yeah. Me and Kev got on great, don't we, Kev?
Oh, tremendous.
As long as he does what I want and I can please myself.
Hey, get some of this down, you young lady. Might soak up a bit of that alcohol.
Disgusting, isn't it, boss? Young kids drinking like that. You think they'd have more sense?
Physician, heal thyself.
What?
It means you've some room to talk.
Oh, don't worry about me, boss. I'm laying off it tonight.
Well, I hope so, because if this lot goes on, you and me are going to be the only sober ones left.
Same again, is it, Mike?
Hey, no thanks, Jack. We're going out on the town, mate.
Yeah, Mike's taking me somewhere special.
Oh, aye. Who's paying you with him?
When I invite a lady out, I don't expect the lady to pay. A fact that you would have found out if you'd only been a lady.
I won't go out with you if you're the last man on earth.
If I was the last man on earth and you were the only choice, there would be no future for the human race.
Yeah, well, there's no future for you from what I hear.
Oh, yeah? And what have you heard?
I heard Dawn Prescott's brother took you for 150,000 quid, and good luck to him, that's what I say.
Come on, let's go.
No, hang on a minute. See, there is some justice in the world after all.
How did you know that? You told her, didn't you?
I swear I did not. Oh, hello, young lovers. What did I say? Enough, Audrey, enough, and all to the wrong person. What? Do you know, the next time I let you into my confidence, if there is another next time, I will thank you not to trade it off to Motormouth Duckworth over there.
Do you know, I hate working New Year's Eve. I mean, people, they go stark staring mad.
How's Alec coping?
Well, he's been quiet.
Little problem there, Betty.
Oh?
He started talking about his daughter.
Oh, what brought that on?
Frankie Ratcliffe's funeral.
Well, what's Frankie Ratcliffe got to do with his daughter?
It's the thought of mortality, Betty.
Oh, I see. Getting a bit morbid, is he?
Aye, something like that.
Didn't she run off with a footballer or something?
The first Mrs. Gilroy.
I seem to recall something about Accrington Stanley.
Oldham Athletic.
Oh, yeah. Contradiction in terms, that. Still, it's a long time ago, isn't it?
It's 20 years.
It's a bit late to start getting worried, isn't it?
Well, that's what I told him.
Oh, don't worry, love. It's only temporary. I mean, it'll pass.
Maybe if I'd have been able to give him a daughter.
Oh, now that's daft talk. Now you know it is, lovey.
Makes you wonder, though, doesn't it?
You okay?
Yeah.
It's nice having you around.
It's nice being around.
Do you want some coffee?
No, not for me.
Do you want a proper drink?
I'm gonna go. I think it's better if I get things sorted out.
Ken, if you go back now, you're only going to row again, so what's the point?
I don't want Tracy waking up and me not being there.
Bad conscience.
Yeah.
Then why didn't you go back earlier?
Because I wanted you.
And now that you've had me, you can go back and satisfy your conscience.
It's not like that.
Or it feels like that.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry too, Ken, because I want a whole commitment, not half a one.
And now,
You really
ended me
25 seconds!
Oh, 1990, you can't believe it. Well, I hope it's better than 1989. You and me both. I just have one wish, really, that Jenny can find it in her heart to forgive me.
Rita, there's nothing to forgive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very happy New Year. Oh, same to you and all. Oh, by the way, that's the bill for the window. £159.14. Happy New Year, love.
Happy New Year, darling.
You seem to have cheered up a bit.
Well, you're right. I've come to a decision, Bet. You're right. It's no good moping about what's gone past, is it? No. I've decided I'm going to look for our Sandra. Happy New Year! Happy New Year!